and welcome to another Nomad Bike Rider video. Today I'm going to take you down a memory lane and show you where I spent a huge amount of my time as a surfer of 30 years. These are the Huntington Beach cliffs. So I'm going to head on down the trail here and have a quick chat with you. I went up and down this trail thousands of times. Whoa, and it's slippery. It's changed a little bit since the old days. It used to have a few zigzags in it and a lot more rock to get some grip. So it is steep and slippery and straight now. I'm completely blown away by how much beach there is. There's been winter days where the waves are right up here to these rocks crashing on, and I remember like right in here, a lot more exposed rock, and the wave would crash in at the big swells in the winter, high tide in the morning. We would time it and jump over the crashing waves and paddle out. The waves themselves still look very much the same. In fact, today, a lot like yesterday, there's some good stuff out there. Funny enough, one of the people who could testify to my abilities is my ex-wife. She developed a pretty good eye for watching me out here back in the day. We'd come down here a lot, and in fact, I proposed to her right here on this beach one afternoon. That was a good day. A lot better than the day we divorced. But anyway, long story short, this is where I spent a heck of a lot of my time. We're gonna drive down the beach to the pier. We're gonna check out Huntington Beach. I'm just got a couple ideas on things to show you here while I'm in the Southern California area. I was here for 4 months last year during COVID, and well, I guess it's still COVID, but we weren't doing as much stickers quick traveling, so I was here and got to know some other aspects of Huntington Beach that were foreign to me as a surfer, because this is what I did back in the day. I came here every day and I surfed that spot right out there for years and years and years, and boy, I wish I had the talent and the skills to do it like I used to, because there's some fun waves out there today, but you have to be pretty strong. There's a heavy side current this way. You've got to be able to stay strong and stay against it. And there's a lot of waves that aren't very good to ride, so you got to have a keen eye to pick them out, which I think I still have. I just don't have the strength and the speed to paddle around real fast out there and catch the good ones. So let me go back up the cliff here, and I'll show you where I parked every day. So yeah, we would stand up here on the cliff. We called ourselves the Cove Crew. A bunch of the guys still live and surf here. They're getting old like me, but I can't believe nobody's here today. The waves are fun out there. There's a lot of good ones, but you know, I actually made a decision, a conscious decision, to leave here, because I didn't want, after 30 years, to continue to stand here and tell the same stories. As much as I love surfing and as much as I love this place and how big of a part of my life it was, I wanted to experience new things. So that's why I went ahead and moved. I had become interested in motorcycling, and when I would get up into the desert, it just lit my imagination on fire every time I'd come over the crest and see the high desert of Southern California, which eventually led me and my family to Arizona. And then the adventure has just broadened and deepened ever since. But like I said, you know, it was tough to give this up, but and it's kind of bittersweet to sit here and watch good waves go unridden. But hey, life changes, and like I said, I wanted to have new experiences. Some things that are new for me here, though, all these ships, my sister commented on yesterday's video. I don't know what the specifics are. You know, the general story is that there's a huge backup of container ships, and this is just unprecedented. There's over 100 ships, from what I'm told, both outside of the breakwater here and then in the breakwater towards Long Beach and LA harbors. So it's a real mess out there, and it's supposed to get worse as the holidays come. So anyway, let's head on over to the parking spot. So in my time here, this whole area would be filled with all my friends' cars, and we basically all had our spot. Nobody violated each other's spot. It was really kind of cool. Nobody said anything about it. It was an unwritten thing. And I always parked right here in this spot, this empty one. When I got here, there was a truck. So somebody had taken my spot, doggone it. But you know, there would be me and Archie and Dave Christensen and Spider Monkey and Dick Legier and Bren Philippi, and then over here you'd have Bobby Baker and what was the other guy? Bobby Colleen. We called him Rub-a-Dub. Just all the guys parked here. We all, every day. I mean, so many really good surfers. And it sort of ties in with my bicycling experience in Huntington Beach with the Orange Coast Velo. I rode with them again today. I did just shy of 52 miles. And those guys are just like my surfing buddies here. They're amazing bike riders, great, super fun fellowship. I love the companionship that they provide. And you know, this is PCH here. There's just, especially the weekends, it's a freight train of bikes going up and down, just crazy with cyclists. So it's nice to come home here to Huntington Beach and see that the place is still very active and alive with people enjoying the outdoors. So let's go check out the pier and some of the things that I became familiar with last year when I was here. So we're coming up on 17th Street. It goes from Golden West to 17th down to Main at the pier. There was periods of time where I surfed up and down pretty much all these spots. And back in the day, all across the street here, this was all dirt lots. There was just nothing here on the other side of the PCH. And heck, when I first started surfing, there was not even any parking meters. But you could park over there in the dirt lot, run across PCH, and just right back where we came from there was a building, and it was kind of like a small house, and there was a surf shop, Huntington Surf and Sport, and it was my local spot as far as surf shops go. And a guy named Aaron Pye, he you know, I guess you could call him a visionary, because you know, he started that little shop, and he started making a ton of money on his t-shirts. You know, he was just printing up his logo on a t-shirt. They were the t-shirt to have, let me tell you. And he just kept, you know, making the money on that. And the next thing you know, he ended up buying the whole doggone intersection up here at PCH in Maine, when there really wasn't anything there. And lo and behold, now in just a minute you're going to see that there's quite a bit there, and Aaron is the landlord. I don't know if he's still doing it. Maybe he sold it off. Maybe he cashed in his golden ticket, bought an island in Fiji. Who the heck knows? But it was fun to be a part of all those early days. You know, people lament all the time, oh, it's not like it used to be. But you know what? Nothing is. Nowhere is like it used to be. So you cherish the old times and focus on what's good with where you're at the moment, right? Anyway, enough of that babble. There's the famous Huntington Beach Pier over here. You know, you had to be kind of a local to surf out there in that spot. I could pretty much go anywhere I wanted and hold my own because I was a good surfer back in those days. But it's really quiet today. You know, it's what is it? It's almost the end of September. And by the way, that's the whole corner that Aaron bought and owned. And like I said, I have no idea if he does anymore. And Surf and Sport is in there, of course. Where was I? I was saying it's late September, and man, this is literally the time of the year that I absolutely lived for as far as being a surfer. Coming into October and especially November, I really, really looked forward to it because, man, the waves, they come from the south and then they come from the north. And we call that being crossed up. And the weather outside today is perfect. It's light wind. It's a little breezy, but nothing horrible. It's not spring winds, which are terrible. And as you can see, it's pretty mellow out here. There's not a lot of folks. So you can kind of get it to yourself. I mean, on a summer day, those waves would be crowded. Or they should be anyway, because there's some fun waves out there. But I really, really, really loved fall. Of course, I think it's pretty a safe bet that fall's pretty awesome anywhere you go. All right, so we're going to turn right here at Beach Boulevard and go into Huntington State Beach. I have a pass, so we're going to put that up and go into the lot, and I'll show you one of the things that I noticed in the last year. Thanks, bro. So being a van lifer was a real trip to, in my own way, discover this. There's this green bus here and the RV up there. And as we go further, there's going to be a ton of these people. And they come here every single day. That green bus is here pretty much every day. I think it's a woman. The strange phenomenon about these people is you never see them. They get here early in the morning. They leave. You got to be out of here at 10 at night. And I have no idea where they go, but you never see them. They never come out of their vehicles. The bigger RVs tend to park in the middle, and they're here all day. They get here, they post up, and you never see them. I've talked to a couple people over the time that I was here, because you know the Nomad bike ride, man, I talk to everybody. I mean, when it's appropriate. A lot of times, though, you can just feel the vibe when you come up on a vehicle like this, and you can just tell they don't want to talk to anybody. I mean, it's all closed up. They're not moving around. There's a couple guys out here, maybe. But yeah, it's a real phenomenon. So, in a way, I'm sure that most of these people live in these RVs, right? And where they go at night is a mystery to me. Here you have a glamper like me in a nicer van, but still probably here all day and didn't even come out. And then you got folks, and this dude has been here every day. I mean, literally, I've been coming in here since I got here 8 days ago, and he's been there every day. So, but it's just a trip, because on top of the folks that are doing this in the Orange County here, in California in general, there's just people living everywhere outside. There's so many homeless people. And a year ago, when I spent the summer here, there was a lot of homeless on the beach. That seems like they've been probably run out of here, because I don't see them this week. I just don't see them. Maybe if I could take you down Beach Boulevard, and especially to the 405 and beyond towards the Garden Grove Freeway, then you start to see the homeless again. So maybe Huntington Beach has run them out of here, but I don't know, man. It's a humanitarian crisis that we're witnessing with our very eyes with homeless people. They're just the street drugs that are available are straight up poison. I don't know. I did some of them 4 years ago, and it was shocking to me how horrible they are, and on top of the fact that the minute that you start doing it, that it's straight poison. The terrifying aspect of it is that you want more. Apparently, from what I've read, they're more addictive than anything that's ever been out there. So I'm pretty grateful that I was able to escape. I mean, heck, you look at my day to day, and I rode my bike just shy of 52 miles with my friends. I did 236 miles last week. You know, it's pretty startling that I'm able to do all this, you know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and park, and basically why I come here is I will park the van right here in one of these spots before the bike ride down to the pier and hang out with my friends. And right here on PCH, up and down this road, there's tens of thousands of people that come and go every single day. And so for me, I feel like it's a good value to park the van here and advertise stickers quick. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to ramble a little bit about surfing and bike riding and homeless people and whatnot, and kind of maybe try to get a rhythm going with some videos, and stay tuned in with you, letting you know where I'm at and what I'm doing. So that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I look forward to talking to you again. Hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.